Anybody can go on YouTube and figure out how to do palm rolling or comb coils or back combing, crocheting, any of the stuff that they do to start locks. You can't go on YouTube and get the tea on how to do sister locks, and that's just period. Hey y'all. Okay, wait. Okay. Hey y'all. I'm back again. Welcome back to Locs with Kayla. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This week I'm doing a video on the pros and cons of getting sister locks versus getting traditional locks or interlocks. So this goes for sister locks and micro locks, because people use them interchangeably sometimes. So yeah, if you're thinking about micro locks or sister locks and can't decide if you want to do that or traditional locks, this video is for you. Before we get into that though, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't catch last week's video, it's tagged up here in this white dot, so make sure y'all tune into that. And also this holiday season, make sure you support a black owned business. I am rocking my Tiger's Eye pink fuchsia earrings from Blues Traveling Jewels. I'm gonna have her tagged in the comment section, or I'll put her in the comment section, but I'm also gonna put her in my description box so that y'all can do y'all part in supporting a black owned business this holiday and keeping the black dollar in the black community. I'll also put my black owned business in the description box so that y'all can support my apothecary business this holiday. So the first con of having sister locks or micro locks is that your retightening is going to take longer than if you were to get traditional locks. Typically, my traditional lock retighteners take an hour or less. My sister lock retightenings or micro lock retighteners take 2 to 3 hours. So you're looking at double the time if you get micro locks or sister locks, because you have double the locks. It completely correlates. So that's just something for you to keep in mind. It is a little bit more time that you have to expend. And that goes for the install too. The install is way longer than the install for traditional locks. So it's more of an investment up front. Now let's get into the pro of that point. With having more locks, you have more volume. Your hair will be a lot bigger. It will not lay this flat. So if you get micro locks, it will mimic how much volume your loose fro is. So if you have a loose fro that stick out to here, your sister locks will stick out to here. Your micro locks will stick out that long, which is beautiful. If you have a loose fro that sticks out to there with traditional locks, it'll be half that size. So I personally never have been bothered by that fact. I also have not known any different because I've had my locks for so long. I've had my locks since I was a little girl. I've never seen my hair as an adult loose natural to even know what it would look like. So I guess I've skipped that to where it never has bothered me. But yeah, that is just something to know. You can do what you want with that information. I just wanted you guys to know that. So another con of having sister locks, these cons are just depending on how you take it. It could not be a con to you. I just want y'all to know. So one of the differences in having sister locks is it is a lot more money up front than it is with traditional locks. And not just up front, because if your retighteners take longer, then your retighteners are going to cost more than if you would have got traditional locks. So yeah, it costs more to get sister locks put in, obviously, because it's a lot more work than it would be to get traditional locks. And you have to actually invest in yourself initially to even become a consultant. So the fact that you're putting in money to get to this point, you should charge for that because you have an expertise. You're a specialty. You specialize in something. People that do locks, they don't have to take any class. Anybody can go on YouTube and figure out how to do palm rolling or comb coils or back combing, crocheting, any of the stuff that they do to start locks. You can't go on YouTube and get the tea on how to do sister locks, and that's just period. So that brings me to the pro of this. You have an exclusive patented hairstyle. So when you go and get sister locks, you know that you're getting sister locks. Now, I definitely would do my research, because everybody don't do sister locks the same. There are some people that are a lot more experienced, that have a lot more depth and range in their knowledge of sister locks, which matters, you know. You wouldn't just go to a tattoo artist and think that because they're a tattoo artist and they've been doing it for one day, that you're going to get the same type of work that you would get from somebody who's been doing it for 10 years. So definitely do your part and researching who you decide to have your locks put in by. But still, it does not omit that when you go and get sister locks, you know that you're going to be able to get them done by somebody who knows what they are and knows what they're doing. You don't have that same security when it comes to traditional locks. So that's the pro of the pricing. And another con for sister locks versus traditional locks is not as many people do sister locks as do traditional locks. When you want to get sister locks done, you have to go on the Sisterlocks website to find a consultant. You can also go on Instagram. I highly recommend going on Instagram or Facebook as well to search these people that are listed on the Sisterlocks registry, so that you can actually see their work. Don't just see that they're on the Sisterlocks website and book an appointment, because you don't know what they're capable of. So that is one thing that is a con, because you can't just walk into any natural hair salon and be like, hey, can you retighten my sister locks? No, there most likely won't be a person in there that does sister locks. There'll be somebody in there that'll take your money, but that doesn't mean that she does sister locks. So that to me is a con. On the other end of that, one of the pros that comes with having that, once again, is just knowing that whoever you go to will be able to actually do your hair and do it in the way that it's supposed to be done. So it's a lot more exclusivity in the community, but that also makes you a bit of a unicorn. You know, you'll be someone who is attention grabbing, who is the center of attention, who has the spotlight when they walk in a room, because sister locks are absolutely gorgeous and there's not as many people that have them. So you will definitely have a confidence boost in knowing that you're wearing your natural hair in the most natural form, and that people love it. So yeah, that's this video. It's not many cons, I would say, to having locks, period. So this video was a little bit difficult to make, because I personally don't really see many things that, in comparison to having a weave, that would make me not get locks. So yeah, it's up to you to decide how you feel about what I've said, but those are just the differences between traditional locks and sister locks. I don't know if y'all can hear my son in the background, but that's my little boo. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me again for this week's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I love each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday this season, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2022.